Once you decide that you are going to go after what it is that you want in your life, fear is inevitably going to come up more than once. So, how do you deal with it and keep going on your path to greatness? Let's get into it. Desire, and today we're going to talk about the subject of fear, which is a subject that comes up a lot, but it's worth examining from multiple angles. So how do you deal with fear? There's a lot of other exercises in the free training that I'm offering, so be sure to sign up for that with the link below, and also subscribe to my channel because I talk about this a lot from different angles to help you out. And so, how do you deal with fear? I don't want you to get over it. This idea of getting over fear and just powering through means that you're going to do something called emotional bypassing. Here's the thing, there's value in fear. Fear is what keeps us from going down the alley at night, but fear is also what keeps us from going outside of our comfort zone. Here's the value of fear from a different angle. When fear comes up, and it doesn't have to do with a dark alley or sharks or spiders, it's an indication that something needs to heal, shift, resolve, or release. So if there's a fear standing in between you and your next evolution, your next level of your life, you get to use that fear and identify what is it showing you about yourself that you get to do some healing and some work on. And very often those things can be like, I'm not good enough, or it might be things around security and safety. And a lot of these things were programmed or decided or folded into our unconscious mind at a very, very young age, usually between the ages of 0 and 7, and sometimes even while we were in utero. You want to look at these things. If you're having issues around safety and security, around finances, what was the financial climate in your house? If you're looking at worthiness, what was the climate at school or in your home? Were you encouraged? Were you applauded? Did you do good work, or was there a time where you were shamed at school for doing it wrong? Were you in an environment where you were encouraged to fail? Were you encouraged to try new things? Where you were encouraged to go outside of your comfort zone? Or was it all very much, let's stick with what we know, let's not question it. If we go outside what we know, that's the danger zone. You get to look at those things, and once you identify those things, then you have the information that you need to do some deeper work. At the same time, I don't want you to just get over your fear, because if you just get over the fear, that means you're going to fold it into the shadow side. But the shadow side are those dark thoughts or that more animalistic side that a lot of us have a lot of shame about. And of course, we have rules in society to keep things at bay and where they need to be and civil and everything. But the thing is, the shadow side is often way stronger than we assume it to be. And that's because we do so badly want to get over the negative emotions, whether it's fear, whether it's sadness, whether it's anger, because it's so unpleasant to experience those emotions in the moment. And it's very unpleasant to look at what is it that has to heal, shift, resolve, or release, because then that means we have to go do some work. And it's just a lot easier to just keep going, right? To like power through. That's a lot of what's spoken about in the culture, like let's just power through. What happens when we power through, though, is that the emotion isn't properly utilized, so we don't get the learning from it, and it goes into our unconscious mind. So those unconscious patterns, those things that we don't even realize are causing the emotion in the first place, they get stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's where self-sabotaging behaviors start coming in. Self-sabotaging in terms of, that could be anything. That could be from not even going after our dreams in the first place. That could be dating people who are really toxic for us. That could be self-medicating with drugs and alcohol. That could be a myriad of different things, right? And that's all because we're trying to escape the pain that we don't really want to look at. So the fear, as you're going from where you are to your next level, use it as a piece of information. But don't let it be some kind of objective truth that keeps you stuck where you are right now. So I'm going to leave that there. That's a lot to bite off. And like I said, there's a free training that will go a little more in depth about what you can do to really examine those fears and have a healthier relationship with it. Again, this isn't an exercise in judgment. This is an exercise in reflection that is meant as a catalyst for ultimate emotional freedom. And when you achieve that emotional freedom, that means you're free to create your life exactly how you want to create it. So, no more of this getting over fear. Let's use it as a tool. Let's be smarter. Let's heal. Let's shine bright through the world. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button. Let me know below what was valuable to you so I can give you more of that. And I'll see you next time.